Hi, this is Sherry Methling with Ancient Healings Around the World. Today I am here in Louisville, Kentucky, outside of a mansion. It's actually the Conrad Caldwell Mansion in Louisville, Kentucky, the Victorian Historic District here. And today I'm going to be talking on the shadow self and the light self. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm sure a lot of people have heard of shadow work. So, as I noticed today what I'm wearing, as I didn't anticipate doing this video here in Louisville, Kentucky until I saw the mansions. And I thought, perfect, old school mansions. Let's go to your roots. Let's go to the beginning. Let's go to your old school beliefs, programs, and energies. So we're going to go with the shadow self first. And what I'm wearing, I have a black shirt and then I have a white shirt over it. The shadow self comes first. What is in your subconscious that's creating everything that's existing in your reality, in your relationships, in your jobs, with your money, in all aspects of your life? So your shadow self are all those different programs and beliefs that are creating different anxieties, your fears, your concerns, your worries, energies of feeling unworthy, undeserving, whether it be of love, of a certain person, maybe a certain salary. Your shadow self is stopping you from moving forward in life, from getting that guy or that girl, or that certain job, or getting out of a relationship that isn't serving you. That's your shadow self. It's keeping you stuck in the past, stuck in your old worlds, stuck in your old realities. Where was this developed? From your childhood, and even prior to that. What do I mean by that? Well, it could come in from energies from maybe a past life, and they just keep on cycling in to this life. It's at your root, it's at your subconscious. Comes in at 6 months old. Things are programmed, they're downloaded. A child sees that their parent is maybe not encouraging a certain behavior. So then they're going to be conditioned to do certain things for the approval and the love and acceptance of their parents, as well as the teachers and their peers. What they are reinforced with, encouraged, that's how they're going to follow a certain path. And then you also have your rebels, who actually like to defy discipline, authority. Is there anything wrong with that? Yes and no. But in any event, we want to dissolve the shadow self. Every time you notice something is showing up, for example, an energy that I struggled with in my past was feelings of unworthiness. What does that mean? I can guarantee you that everybody has a certain level of unworthiness, feeling that they don't deserve love. What is the roots of this life here on earth? Love. That's right, love. Loving ourselves. Loving ourselves comes first, before we could get into a relationship, and or before we should get into a relationship. But the majority of people in relationships didn't love themselves before they got into that relationship, which causes for a weak foundation, causes for a lot of complications and struggles and difficulties. In any event, feelings of unworthiness that many of my clients have brought up to my attention as well, as we cleared that and released that. So what I would feel in my past when I was in my younger days is that I always felt this girl is better for you than me, even though my boyfriend would have loved me just the way I am. I didn't have any doubts that he didn't love me. However, I always put some other girl in my place because I wasn't worthy of that love, because I didn't feel that way. However that was created, it's kind of irrelevant. We want to go into that space. And now you're going to say, I am good enough for you. You kick that other person out of the space. You step into those shoes. I am good enough for love. I am good enough for you. I'm good enough for any job, any person, any relationship, any friendship that you want. Just recognize it. Don't run from your fears. Don't run from saying no. Don't run from being bad. Just speak your truth. Live your truth. Every time something shows up that isn't a higher vibration, isn't your light self, here's the white on top, the goal is to get to your light self. Step out of your shadow self. Every time something shows up, it creates an anxiety, a worry, or maybe you want to run away. Run away. Sabotaging yourself. Sabotaging yourself from an amazing relationship, from an awesome opportunity with a job, relocating. Maybe you're sabotaging your own success. That's right. Maybe because you don't feel good enough to do a YouTube video. or apply to a certain job. Let them be the judge of that. Don't do it to yourself. Don't destroy it. Don't wreck it. We have to heal. We have to change. We have to transform. Every time an energy, a feeling, emotion, or a belief comes into your space, whatever it is about, ask yourself, when did that originate? When did I first start feeling like this? Go backwards in time. Maybe you get a certain time when you're 8 years old or 5. Maybe you don't even recall. That's okay. Just go back. I am enough. I'm enough for my father. I'm enough for my mother. I'm enough for the teachers. I am smart enough. I am enough for this girl. I'm enough for this girl, and I'm enough for any girl that I want. You have to get in alignment with that energy. For decades, you've been telling yourself these shadow energies, these shadow beliefs. Where is that keeping you? In the shadow world, in the lower vibrations, in that old, crusty relationship that's stagnant, or the job that you hate. That's the shadow world. Step out of those old shoes, recognize it, feel it, own it. I'm leaving there. Realign with the divine light in you. So you go in, as one of my videos talk about, change your programs, change your life, very similar to the shadow self and the light self. Same difference, different wording, different terminology, different things resonate with different people. In any event, you want to step out of your shadow self every time those thoughts, feelings, or emotions, or you want to run from something, someone, someplace, you don't want to apply to a certain job, step into those shoes, go there, dig into that feeling, dig into that emotion, go behind it, try to find a time of origination, and I let that go. I am love. I am enough. Keep on going there. It takes time for things to grow. You plant a seed, you don't expect it to be up the next day, right? You have to keep on watering this energy, the light energy. We have to bring the shadow into the light. What happens then? The shadow no longer exists. You bring the light in, the shadow's gone. Not to say we're running from the shadow, we're just acknowledging it, and we're dissolving it with the light. That's it. With the old mansions here in Louisville, Kentucky, going into your old self, your old programs. The only way you're going to be able to reprogram yourself is by going backwards in time. Every time something comes up, because it will continue coming up. Different energies, different experiences, different people. Yes, until the day you transition, different things will be coming into your vibration until you heal it, until you transform it into the light. And the more you keep on doing this at rapid speeds, the better you're going to become. The lighter you're going to be, the brighter you're going to be, the more positive you're going to be in a different world, a different vibration, attracting different people, different energies, different places, where you're going, what you're doing, where you're living, where you're traveling, how much money you have in your account, what kind of relationship you're in, as well as what you're around, whether it be with your family or friends. You're going to be in the light. You're going to be in the white, not in the darkness. Here we are, to change, to transform, to heal, to destroy the old. You are whole. But you know what? So much stuff was caked on over the years of programs. Programs that came from your parents and their parents, from magazines, from teachers, from media. Those are lies sometimes. They weren't in alignment. They were out of alignment. And that's why you're out of alignment. There is no blame here. It is what it is. Every time those energies, beliefs, feelings, emotions, anxieties, fears, running, come up, pow, shoot it, dissolve it, and let that go. Go into it, go deeper. I am worthy. I am that girl. I am that guy. I can be in that relationship. I am enough. There you go. It's that simple. I'm not going to get all Carl Jung on you and go into the philosophical and all these deep explanations and things that where people get lost. It's very basic, it's very simple. Shadow, light. Where do you want to be? Over here. Keep watering over here. That's it. Transform the shadow into the light. Dissolve that shadow. Bring out the light inside of you that wants to shine. I saw actually a tree branch. And I was supposed to bring it into this video, but I didn't anticipate doing this video at this time. In any event, I noticed this tree branch and the bark was on some of it, and then the rest was stripped of the bark. where it was just the bare bark. It was like the white and then the dark on top. Well, that's what we want to get to. We want to get to the light, the core of you. We got to strip away all this heavy stuff, the debris, these old programs, beliefs, feelings, emotions. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. I can't get that job. I can't go here. It's never going to happen for me. No, not at all. Get to the light. Strip away these old onion peels and feelings. It's not you. Your whole self is underneath that. It wants to come out. Peel away those layers. Peel away the lies that keep you in separation from the light, from Source, from God, from your divine light. Tune into you. That's who you are. You are love. You are enough. Feel it, own it, deserve it. Keep watering over here. Dissolve this. Out of the darkness, here we go, comes the light. Now I'm going to go into some information about Louisville, Kentucky, some awesome pictures here as I move along my journey here in the United States. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. This is Sherry Methling with Ancient Healings Around the World. Peace.